All right, family. Video number one. I think in the last video, well, first of all, I want to thank all of you who supported it and everyone who put their comments and very valuable opinions. I personally took a lot of points from those comments. So I appreciate everybody's input on the matters. Now, for the ones who wants to shill and write crazy things, I just want to let you know you're doing it with the wrong one. um, I actually take a rise out of it. I enjoy it because to me, I feel like I'm doing something not only correct, but what you don't understand is that I'm not an entity or a mind that is hurting for acceptance or whatever it is you might think. At the end of the day, I think we're in the market. I think you should be more worried about making money out there and trading than to go out there and hate on somebody else's channel. It does not really get to me. It's it's very wild to see that it's obviously bot accounts, and most of them are all made up accounts. It's not even someone with a real picture, real account. But nevertheless, I'll leave you to what you do best. Leave me to what I do best. With that being said, the explanation of first, I want to break down the explanation of what did I mean by Adam Aaron needs shares. Well, it's not. This is not technically Adam Aaron who needs the shares. It's in my video. Again, as a non-financial advisor, I am literally saying it as in who really wants it, who's really pressing Adam Aaron to go ahead and go for the conversion reverse split and get it as bad as possible, especially after what happened on Friday. You guys have seen that video with Lou. Now I don't know the authenticity of it with that person he was talking to. I wasn't able to watch the whole thing, but I've seen some bits and snippets of it. Many of you are out there, kind of like it's even made its way to my comments. And people were talking about how like they're paying unbelievable amount to lend the shares and all that stuff to on behalf of people. Now obviously it depends on which broker. Some brokers are so criminal and complicit to the fact that they're lending stuff even if you have it turned off or if you're not participating in it, and obviously they're pocketing the money or making the money. Now again, that falls right into what my point is. Who really needs the shares? Who really is pushing and pressing Aaron's hand to get the shares? When I say Adam Aaron really needs it bad for some sort of event that could be right on the horizon, um, well, it's kind of true. AMC wants money. Right at this moment, all they can do is dilute Ape. They can't dilute AMC. How can they dilute AMC if AMC was to squeeze? It's through the conversion, obviously the reverse split. It works hand in hand where the shorts finally get the shares that they need, because if a squeeze was to take place or a MOAS was to take place, they can only go through us. This is what took me about 2 years on this channel explaining to people. And back then, and until now, but back then I was shadow banned. I was not looked at. A lot of people were saying, "Where are you coming from?" I was like, "I've been here for over 2 years, at least on YouTube, and I've been in the place since September of 2020." More importantly, who really needs the shares to close their shorts? If there is a MOAS to take place, and if they have no access to shares, you bet your ass it's an actual MOAS, because they have nowhere to go get the shares from. Nowhere. Except from institutes, and that's nothing. Now, if there's 400 plus million shares suddenly on the block, and AMC captures this opportunity to pay $8+ billion in debt, in influxes or infuses, where they infuse and inject certain amount of shares where the certain entities need them, which will inflict max pain on us at that point. I've said this once, and I'll say it again for probably the 2 billion time. If they have no real reason to come through us to cover their shorts, then what is the MOAS expectations here? Even if they come through us for something, for some, but then the MOAS expectations are no longer what you probably have expected. Again, no financial advice. It's up to you what you want to think. But that's exactly what AB have meant when he said uh, Aron needs shares badly, and that's why he's pressing the courts quickly, because it's not technically him that is pressing, someone else is. That's just an explanation video. I got another video coming up for you guys that's going to be important. I've made this video before, but I have to bring it right back up because of the timing now, and it's important. Much love, AB Investments.